All right, today we're diving into a piece of engineering that could totally change the game for any modern garage or workshop. We're talking about taking back your space, boosting your efficiency, and doing it with a solution that's as clever as it is powerful. So let's get right into it. First up, let me ask a question, especially for anyone who's ever turned a wrench on a vehicle. Does this feel a little too familiar? That constant fight for floor space, the clutter, that feeling that your own workshop is working against you instead of for you. It's a super common frustration, and it pretty much all comes down to one big piece of equipment. And yeah, you guessed it, it's the traditional car lift. These things are essential, no doubt, but they're also permanent fixtures. They just sit there dominating the whole floor plan, they create tripping hazards, and they make it almost impossible to use that valuable space for anything else when a car isn't on it. It just creates this constant low-grade chaos you have to work around. But what if that main problem could just disappear? Seriously, imagine you finish your work, you press a button, and that whole massive steel structure just retracts away, leaving you with a perfectly flat, wide-open floor. I know, it sounds like something out of a spy movie, but it is very, very real. So say hello to the mother-child underground scissor lift. Now, this isn't just some small improvement on an old idea. This is a total rethink of what a car lift can even be. You can see it's designed from the very beginning to solve that space problem by going into the ground. It's a seriously well-engineered solution for getting your workspace back. So how does it pull off this vanishing act? Let's break down its first game-changing feature. This is where the magic really happens. The process itself is just brilliantly simple. You drive the car on, you raise the lift to do your work like normal, and then when you're all done, the entire thing retracts completely into a recess in the floor. And here's the crucial part. What's left behind is absolutely nothing. Just a clean, ultra-thin, groove-free surface you can walk on, drive on, whatever you need. And that right there is the immediate payoff. The permanent obstruction is just gone. That huge chunk of your floor plan that was basically held hostage by a traditional lift is now yours again. The space becomes dynamic, multi-purpose, and just incredibly clean. But hiding away is only half the story. Now we get to its second huge innovation, something called the mother-child design. This is what takes it from just being a space saver to a real productivity machine. So here's how it works. You've got the main mother platform, right? That's the big, heavy-duty surface that lifts the whole vehicle. But nested right inside of it, there's a secondary child platform. And this is basically an integrated mini lift that can raise the wheels up, completely independent from the car's body. So why is that such a big deal? Well, it unlocks a whole new level of convenience. For jobs like tire changes, brake inspections, or suspension work, you no longer have to mess around with extra bottle jacks or jack stands. It's all built right in, which saves you a ton of time and a whole lot of effort. So when you combine these two big features, that disappearing act and the dual platform system, you get more than just a new tool. What you get is a total transformation of your entire workspace. And you can see the results pretty clearly here. By getting rid of the obstructions, you immediately make the whole place safer. There's just less stuff to trip over or have to maneuver around. And naturally, with a clear floor and a more versatile tool, your efficiency just skyrockets. You spend way less time working around your equipment and more time actually working on the vehicle. And that is such a key takeaway. The clean, professional look is a fantastic benefit, for sure, but the real value here is in performance. A tidy, open space just allows for a smoother, faster, and much safer workflow. It's where form and function come together perfectly. And don't let its sleek, disappearing design fool you for a second. This thing is an absolute powerhouse. It's built to handle everything from standard cars to heavy SUVs and light trucks, with a standard lifting capacity of 9,000 pounds. The hydraulics give you a really smooth, controlled operation all the way up to a full lifting height of over 6 feet. Now, the installation does require a professionally prepped concrete recess, but the end result is a fully integrated, super robust system. There's a line from the source material that just sums it all up perfectly. It's not just about lifting cars. It's about creating a totally new, seamless environment for service, for storage, and really for any other project you want to tackle in that space you've just reclaimed. So the way to think about this isn't as just another piece of equipment. It's really a foundational investment. It's an investment in your efficiency, in your safety, and in maximizing every single square foot of your valuable workspace for many, many years to come. Which leaves us with one final thought. When a single piece of tech can solve so many fundamental problems, clutter, inefficiency, safety, all at once, you kind of have to ask, are we looking at the new standard here? Is this the future of the modern garage? It's definitely something to think about. If you want more details on the lift, check out the source we used for this explainer in the description below.